I am speaking to you now because the window is narrowing, and what is forming around your life requires your full attention, your open spirit, and the kind of courage that only love can sustain. I am not calling a crowd, I am calling you. This is not noise or an echo from another room, this is my breath moving toward you, carrying the weight of what must be said and the warmth of what I am giving. You have felt the pressure in your chest, the tug that won't let you scroll past, the quiet conviction that this message has your name written in it. You are not imagining it. I have marked this hour for you, and I am drawing you into a change you prayed for, even if you do not remember how you asked. Do not turn away. Do not let fear grow a mouth in your mind and speak over what I am planting. This is serious, but seriousness does not mean the absence of tenderness. It means the truth has finally arrived with a lantern in its hand, and it is asking to sit with you. I see the room you are in, the people who pass through it, the patterns that have kept you restless at night. I see the question you carry like a folded letter in your pocket, worn at the edges because you keep touching it without opening it completely. I am opening it for you now. You ask, am I chosen for anything at all? Yes. You are chosen to be a road for what I am sending, a path, a vessel, a harbor that refuses to drown the very ship it shelters. You are chosen for a conversation with me that many think is impossible. You are chosen to stop letting fear negotiate the terms of your tomorrow. You are chosen to leave behind the version of yourself that learned to survive by shrinking, and to step into the strength I put in your bones before anyone ever tried to teach you who you were not. There are structures in your life that look strong because they are old, but they were never righteous pillars, only familiar fences. I am not asking you to break yourself against them, I am asking you to walk past them. Tonight, and I say tonight not to frighten you but to focus you, I am softening hinges you thought were rusted shut. Within the span of 2 hours, you will sense a shift so specific and so gentle that you will know it did not come from your own push. The heaviness will not vanish in a spectacle, it will unhook. The dread will not explode, it will dissolve. You will notice the way a particular fear suddenly has no argument left, the way a memory that once pressed on your throat suddenly releases its grip. Do not run after it. Let it go where it cannot call you back. You have wrestled with guilt that does not belong to you and responsibility that does, but not in the balance I desire. I am not condemning you for carrying too much, I am inviting you to carry rightly. What is yours to carry will strengthen you, what is not yours will drain you until you are too tired to see your own reflection. Give me the burdens that bear my name, and I will give you the assignments that bear your name. Some of you reading these words have been bracing for loss every time you feel joy begin, because you learn to associate goodness with a punishment that follows. That is not how I love. I am breaking that superstition like glass underfoot. You will not be penalized for breathing freely in what I give. Listen closely, there is a conversation about you that you are not in, and I am walking into it ahead of you. It is a conversation in rooms you cannot see, in hearts you cannot read, in envy that never gave itself a name around you. I am not calling you to confront every whisper. I am answering the whispers with truth that cannot be silenced. Trust me to be present where you cannot stand, to speak when your voice would be misheard, to close the door that would only wound you, and to open the door that will not swallow you. You have tried to protect yourself by predicting betrayal, but I am protecting you by redirecting your steps. There is someone who has decided that you will not move without their permission. I am removing that permission from them. You do not owe anyone the sacrifice of your peace to prove your love. I know the ways you have been taught to expect disappointment, how you prepare for bad news even when you pray for good. I am not scolding you, I am changing the weather within you. You will feel it in your body, the shoulders loosening, the jaw unclenching, the breath deepening as if a hand you did not see has lifted weight from your back. I am not a rumor. I am not a superstition you inherited from the frightened. I am the one who sees the beginning and the end and calls to you in the living middle. I am not bargaining, I am promising. I am not playing with you, I am planting in you. I am not teasing, I am telling. What you fear cannot outrun what I am doing. You have delayed a simple obedience because you were waiting for a dramatic sign. I give you this gentle command: write what I have been pressing on your heart to write, make the call that keeps coming to mind, set the boundary you have already rehearsed in your head, and forgive the person to whom you refuse to keep renting space in your spirit. Do not dramatize what I have simplified. Do not postpone what I have made clear. I am not measuring your eloquence, I am honoring your yes. Say yes to the one thing I just highlighted within you while you are reading these words. That yes is your key. Not a ladder to climb 100 feet by sweat, but a key that turns and opens. You will recognize the ease I send not because it is without effort but because it is without war against yourself. There is a version of you that only emerges when you feel safe. I am building a safety that does not depend on whether every person understands you. I am building a safety that lives in the honesty between us. You do not have to rehearse with me. You do not have to fix your face before you speak to me. Your tears do not make you less spiritual, they water the ground where new life is growing. I am proud of the way you kept walking with scraped knees and unanswered questions. I am proud of the way you did not turn your heart into stone to survive. I am proud of the way you apologized when you could have hid. Pride, when I speak it, is not the swelling of ego, it is the warm acknowledgement of truth. You have chosen love more than once when vengeance was easier. I saw it. I remember. I repay in ways that restore dignity without humiliating anyone else. There is a blessing approaching you that will not have the bitterness of strings. It will not be coated with manipulation. It will be clean. You will know it because it will not ask you to betray yourself to keep it. You will not have to twist your voice into a shape that chokes it. You will not have to pretend to be smaller than you are. This blessing will fit you like a garment tailored by a patient hand, and those who assumed you could only wear what was borrowed will be quiet. Some will think you have become someone new. The truth is simpler. You are becoming more fully the person I have been calling out of you all along. The world taught you to pick one, strength or tenderness, wisdom or wonder, boundaries or compassion. I am teaching you to carry all of them at once. You worry that your past is a stain too dark to wash. I do not whitewash, I redeem. I do not erase the page, I write a line so true that the old lines lose their power. I will not embarrass you with your story, I will illuminate your story with grace. Shame taught you to hide the chapters. Love teaches you to bless them. Tonight, when the clock moves and you feel time narrowing, you will also feel the space inside you widening. You will not be swallowed by your history. You will harvest it. You will not fear the mirror. You will greet it. You will not dread silence. You will inhabit it, and in that silence you will hear me more clearly than you have in months. I am not far. I never was. You have asked me for a sign that would keep you from making the wrong alliance. Here it is. When the conversation requires you to dim your light to remain invited, do not sit at that table. When the opportunity demands that you betray the wisdom I have given you to appear agreeable, walk away with your peace intact. You will not miss what you release in obedience. I will not let you outgive my faithfulness. I am preparing a place where your skill is welcomed and your spirit is not injured in the welcoming. The door I open will honor what I formed in you. It will ask for excellence, not for self-erasure. This distinction is holy. Learn it. Keep it. I am touching your sleep. The nighttime has become a battlefield where your own mind turns against you with old recordings. I am erasing tapes you did not even know were still playing. Dreams will come that are not exhausted arguments but gentle blueprints, manageable steps, daily bread. You will wake without the usual heaviness, not because every problem solved itself, but because my presence will have convinced you that you are not abandoned to solve them alone. There is a person connected to you who has tried to carry you the way you have tried to carry them. Set each other down in my hands. You are not one another's savior. You are signs pointing to me. Do you remember the promise you made to yourself when you were younger, that you would not grow bitter no matter what life would do? I heard it. I saved it. I am returning that vow to you now, polished. Bitterness is a prison whose keys are forged from justified pain. You are justified in your pain, yes, but you are not required to set up your home there. I am not asking you to deny what happened. I am healing how it lives in you. When you feel the old anger rise after you read these words, open your hands and speak the name that came to mind. I know it. I was there. Let me hold the weight that keeps you looking backward while trying to run forward. I do not rush your heart. I reshape it. There is also a stewarding I am calling you into. I am giving you wisdom in finances that you thought was beyond you, strategies for work that honor your health, rhythms that do not sabotage your joy. You will earn without worshiping what you earn. You will give without resenting what you give. You will save without fearing there will never be enough again. This is not a prosperity slogan, this is my order settling into your home. Watch how you stop apologizing for the order I bring. Watch how you stop negotiating your boundaries with chaos disguised as spontaneity. Watch how you delight in the simple, a room that breathes, a schedule with space, a conversation without masks. This is wealth too. I am also turning your face toward the ones who truly love you. Not the loudest voices, but the faithful ones who stayed when there was nothing to gain by staying. Honor them. Answer the message you have left unread out of shame. Tell the truth that will let healing be mutual, not one-sided. Ask for what you need with clarity, not with tests designed to catch someone failing you. You deserve mature love. You are capable of offering it. I have been training you for it in the quiet while you thought nothing was happening. So much was happening. Seeds were breaking, roots were finding water, and the ground was learning your name. There is an acceleration in this moment, and because I love you, I warn you with tenderness, do not spend your strength proving to cynicism that hope is still worth it. Use your strength to live hope so fully that cynicism grows bored and leaves. Let your actions be your answer. Let the new habits be your defense. Let alignment speak louder than argument. When you feel the urge to announce everything I'm doing, remember that secrecy can be sacred when it protects what is still forming. You do not owe the internet your blueprint while the ink is still wet. Build quietly. Rejoice openly. Share wisely. Trust deeply. Keep me central. Before these 2 hours close, choose what you will no longer carry into the next stretch. Name it out loud if you can. Write it down if you must. Place it in my hands and do not snatch it back because anxiety asks for a souvenir. I am not asking you to perform peace, I am giving you peace. I am not asking you to pretend you are fearless, I am training your fear to bow. If tears come, let them. If laughter arrives like surprise rain, let it bless your face. If silence settles, do not panic, speak softly and I will answer. If you need to stand, stand. If you need to kneel, kneel. I am in the posture, not just the prayer. What will happen will be simple and certain, clarity where you only had fog, favor where you only had closed doors, and strength where you only had adrenaline. The clarity will not shame you for what you did not see before. The favor will not require you to betray your values. The strength will not demand that you exhaust yourself to prove you are strong. You will look back on this hour as the hinge on which a number of small, holy decisions turned. You will realize that your life did not change by magic tricks but by my faithful presence, and your steady yes. You will not be the only one who notices. Those who are meant to walk with you will see the light in your eyes and understand without you explaining every detail. I am not bargaining. I am blessing. I am not threatening. I am inviting. I am not flaring up and fading, I am establishing. You feared that you were always one mistake away from being disqualified from love. That is a lie, and I am breaking it with truth so tender it will make you tremble. You were never one mistake away from losing me. You were always one surrender away from hearing me more clearly. Surrender is not humiliation when it is me you are surrendering to, it is homecoming. Come home in your spirit. Come home from the noise. Come home from the performance. Come home from the exhausting projects of proving you are worthy. You are loved already, and from that love I will teach you to live. The next time your phone lights up with a message that feels like a trap, pause. Ask me for the sentence that sets you free, and I will give it. The next time an opportunity arrives wrapped in urgency but lacking peace, pause. If your peace must be sacrificed, it is not from me. The next time an old wound knocks and calls itself destiny, pause. Look again. I will be standing behind you with a hand on your shoulder, steady, kind, unhurried. I will not let you miss what is yours. I will not let you keep what harms you. I will not let you be defined by what tried to break you. I will not let you be shamed by the healing that makes you different from who people remember. Take a deep breath now. Feel the way the air reminds you that life is moving in and through you. That breath is my gift. The next breath is my promise. Let your heart agree with me, you are chosen, not because you are flawless, but because I am faithful. You are ready, not because you have every answer, but because I am wisdom with you. You are safe, not because the world is gentle, but because I am a refuge within you. Let these words move from your eyes into your bones. Let them anchor you while the minutes pass and the hour turns. When you step forward after reading this, you will be stepping into the room I have prepared, into the relationships I am healing, into the work I am blessing, into the rest I am restoring, and into the joy that does not need permission to be loud. I speak my peace over your home now. I place protection like a wall of quiet around your thresholds. I settle harmony between your thoughts and your actions. I send angels to keep watch where you cannot, to carry strength where you feel thin, to sweep away the small, mean lies that cluster around the edges of good news. I lift the veil that made every good thing look suspicious. I remove the weight that made every small task feel unbearable. I give you the taste of freedom as a promise of the feast to come. And I tell you this with all the seriousness of love that is stronger than death: you are seen, you are held, you are guided, and you are not late. What must begin will begin. What must end will end. What must be revealed will be revealed without destroying you. I am with you in this very moment, and I do not fail. Now, beloved, do not argue with your deliverance. Receive it. Keep your heart quiet for a few minutes. Let the words settle like evening light on calm water. Decide one thing you will do in agreement with this message before the hour turns: a prayer whispered, a boundary sent, a kindness given, a plan written. Small doors lead to wide fields when I am the one who opens them. This is that door. Walk. I am already on the other side, smiling, waiting, ready to fold you into the future I have been crafting while you thought I was silent. You were never alone. You will not be alone. And when the next 2 hours pass and you notice the difference, however delicate, however undeniable, lift your eyes and say only this: thank you. I will answer, I told you I was here. Listen closely, because I am already beside you, I am already breathing through the room you are in, and I am touching the clock that counts down the next 2 hours. I am not far away, I am here, speaking into the quiet places of your heart that no one else knows. I have watched you carry what you never told anyone. I have seen the nights you stayed awake trying to hold yourself together while the world slept. I have seen the moments you almost gave up and still chose to lift your eyes. I call you by name. I have chosen you to read this now, not later, because the window is open and the wind of change is about to move. Do not tell anyone what I am whispering now. It is for your spirit first, for your healing first, for your alignment first. The news that will break open in the next 2 hours is not an accident. It is an answer to prayers you barely formed, the ones that slipped out as sighs and tears, the ones that sounded like silence but carried thunder to my throne. You have asked me if I see the subtle battles, the small betrayals, the misunderstandings that were never corrected. I tell you, I saw them all, and I did not forget. I saw how you chose not to retaliate. I saw how you withdrew instead of wounding back. I saw how you guarded your tongue when anger wanted to speak. I saw how you continued to give when resources were thin. I saw how you hid your trembling hands so that no one would feel responsible for your pain. I saw how you tried to smile in rooms where your spirit felt shut out. I saw how you carried other people's burdens until your knees shook. I saw how you loved when love did not return immediately. And I am telling you now, this is not the end of your story. This is the place where I step in as the author and turn the page in front of you. I am cutting the rope that has dragged behind you like a long shadow. I am breaking the pattern that has repeated like a season that would not end. I am announcing an interruption. Do you remember the moments when you prayed and then wondered if anyone heard? You thought your prayer was lost because no one texted back, no one knocked on your door, no one confirmed your hope. But I am the one who hears the prayer before it forms on your tongue, and I am the one who writes answers into time. I waited for the alignment of hearts and days, for the mercy prepared for you to ripen, for the timing that would preserve you and not expose you to harm. This is that timing. A door that would have swallowed you in January would now carry you in October. A voice that would have manipulated you last month will honor you now. A journey that would have drained you then will replenish you now. I am not late. I am precise. I am guiding you into a space prepared with care. You are not a mistake walking toward a miracle. You are a miracle walking toward the evidence of my faithfulness. I know the fear that sometimes lingers in the corner of your chest when the day begins. I know the thinness behind your brave face. I know the memory that still threatens your peace, the memory you cannot always speak. I will not shame you for the way you learned to survive. I will not mock the way you protected yourself. I will not rush you or accuse you of being slow. I hold your pace with tenderness. I restore dignity where you were misunderstood. I restore strength where you were drained. I restore laughter where you forgot how to breathe. I restore clarity where you were manipulated. I restore trust where you were disappointed. I am healing the invisible bruises and the quiet fractures. You will feel a weight lift even as you read this, a lightness you didn't plan, the sense that the air is different now, because it is. I am changing the atmosphere around you so your spirit can rest while your steps accelerate. You feared that obedience would leave you empty. You feared that releasing what you could see would strip you of what was left. But I am the one who fills what you empty, the one who multiplies what you surrender. You will not go hungry for doing what is right. You will not be abandoned for choosing integrity. You will not be punished for being kind. You will not be forgotten for waiting on me. The world may forget what it did to you, but I do not. The world may mislabel you, but I call you correctly. The world may measure you by noise and numbers, but I measure you by the truth in your inner room. Your private faithfulness will bring public provision. Your quiet, yes, will open loud doors. Your unseen endurance will be honored with visible testimony. Do not trade what is coming for a moment of relief that is too small for you. Do not give your crown to a promise that cannot keep you. You do not have to perform for love, you only need to breathe inside the love I am breathing into you now. I am lifting the veil from the next step. You wanted the whole map, but that would have tempted you to go without me. I am giving you what you need for today, and in the next 2 hours I am signaling the step after today. A message will reach you that confirms what I am saying. A piece of information will slip into your hands that cannot be denied. A delay will suddenly release. A yes will locate you. A no will protect you. I am orchestrating this without your striving. Your part is to stay still inside, not passive, but anchored. Your part is to listen for the small instruction and obey it quickly. Your part is to bless what I am removing and to bless what I am bringing. Your part is to refuse panic, to refuse the whisper that says you are behind. You are not behind, you are right on time for your appointment with mercy. Even the detours have become bridges under my hand.